Well, hello there, Virgo. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about the 7th through the 13th of December. I have the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video, and I have a guiding card for you. This is the card we pulled in the overview where we were talking about how you have this beautiful opportunity with new information about ways and means to make more money coming your way throughout the month of December. So whether it's your investments that are going to be getting more information or anything else. I know last week you were definitely in need of a new job. You were very disgruntled by your situation, and now you're working towards finding that information and moving forward. All right, so keeping your ears open, you'll always have opportunities showing up for you all month long. Okay, cool. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about a couple of things. Number one, I want to thank you all for your likes, shares, and subscribes. You all matter to me, and I really appreciate the one and the all of you. We made it to 1,000. Yes! Now I'm shooting for 2 because I'm a driven kind of gal, and that is what we're doing. All right? Thank you again, and I hope that we'll all share me with your friends because everybody needs a little help now and then, and I'm here for that. All right. I am doing a giveaway at the end of this reading and at the end of this month for a free reading. So all the information you'll need to enter into the free drawing for a free reading will be at the end. Okay, cool. We'll talk about that later. But let's go ahead and get into the messages. My guides have wonderful new messages for us, and all we have to do is look at a couple of different things. All 12 signs are doing it, so it's going to be kind of fun. We'll have a big group activity. We are going to be asking for help from other people, and we're going to be able to get a little assistance with whatever we're doing. It doesn't even have to be a person that we're asking for help, but we could go to YouTube and get more information. We could Google it and get more information. So whatever it is, we can learn what we need to learn by getting outside assistance. We just don't have enough information to do it ourselves, okay? So be open to the possibilities of looking outside, all right? That's what's going on. The other thing to know is that whatever group you're in, whether it's your friend group or your work group or your family group, we're going to get a little tighter with those people. We're going to have a little more intimate conversations with those people. They're going to begin to see us and understand us at a different level, and you too will be hearing from them and understanding them at a different level. And because of that, you'll be able to better support one another. It doesn't mean you have to do anything more than just listen, or even share some of your own personal experiences that help them understand, oh, I've seen that before, and this is how that can work for you. Da-da-da-da-da. And presto, you're in a position to actually help. Okay? So we're all supporting one another more carefully because we're working within our personal groups and getting information from our personal groups, not from the outside per se. All right? So that's cool. Let's go ahead and get into these cards, all right? So let's get you a mystery card first from the Magical Nordic Tarot. What do we have here for Virgo? They're coming from here this week. Interesting. So we're going to go ahead and set that right there and let that hang out near Woody, and Woody will keep an eye on that. Good boy. All right. So set those cards aside. Now we're going to add the Mythic Tarot and go a little deeper on this reading. Very nice. Okay, so what we have here is, we're talking about the 7th through the 13th, of course. There's this gift of love. This is new information about, it could be a new relationship for some of my singles, of course. It could be new information with regard to a family member becoming pregnant. It could be about some of my younger folks getting pregnant themselves, whether you're in a relationship or not. So be cautious and be careful. Make sure what's going on around you, and make sure that this is a place of joy for you, and maybe not if it's, you know what I mean. Do your thing, okay? Be careful, be cautious. The other thing to know is that there is the potential for new pets, new life forms in your world. That could be, maybe you're getting a new bird, maybe you're doing some sort of adoption of a pet, so that could be fun, or even friends or family who are doing the same. So there's always a lot of joy in this moment, so don't be alarmed. All right, it could be a very good thing for you. All right, now then, 10 of Pentacles, very nice. There will be a lot of things going on. You're going to be looking at your wealth and your generational wealth and or your family money and making sure that it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. You're going to be, there could be conversations about it. There could be concerns about it. We want to make sure that we're paying attention to it, okay? If you're in charge of an inheritance situation, make sure that that money is doing what it's supposed to be doing and without other various influence, okay? Cool. There will be something in the mix that you will be learning very quickly, all right? So you may be stepping up and starting something new. This could be a brand new avenue for you. Maybe this is the new job that you were looking for that you are immediately starting, which is kind of fun. There will be a quick training. Hey, you need to do this, you need to do that. We want you to do this, we want you to do that, and that's going to be cool. Everybody gets the information they need, and you're like, okay, let's move forward. All right. And you will. And it's going to be so awesome for you to be able to move forward in that way. Definitely apply yourself. Ask all the questions you need to. I know you'll feel a little funny asking so many questions, but it doesn't matter. You need to get the information, and if you don't get that information, you'll end up having a harder time, and because they're going to pretty much walk away and leave you to it. So if you don't ask those questions, you won't have the answers you need, and that is going to be a problem, all right? We want to make sure that you're getting all the information you need, and that is a good thing. Now, what's blocking you? All right, the Queen of Wands. We had a like-minded feminine energy person, somebody who speaks to you on the same plane, usually somebody you agree with, who is going to actually be in opposition this week. So they don't get you. They don't understand what's going on right now. They're feeling a little frustrated, or they want you to do what they want to do. So they're expecting you to back them up and support them in some way, and you may not. So they're feeling irritated and frustrated and a little mad, okay? The Queen of Swords, there will be somebody else in the mix who's quite particular about how they like things done. My way or the highway, right? And you're like, yikes. You're in the way of me moving forward. I'm not very enjoying that very much. So you may be asked to learn how to do a thing. This may be something you learn to do from her. She's going to be very difficult to, so you'll ask a lot of questions, try and learn it her way. You'll probably end up personalizing it at some point. But yeah, she's going to be a very difficult person to learn from. Ask as many questions as you can and figure out what's truly necessary, and then what you can zhuzh it up a little bit and make it more your own. But she will block you in many ways if she can. There will be a doorway that is blocked. Not all the doorways that open to you are for you. So just be aware that even though this looks like a cool passageway you should go down, there's a bar across the door, and you should honor it, okay? Don't push yourself through doors that have a bar across. Sometimes there's a cliff on the other side, and that's okay. We don't want to fall off the cliff. We don't need to do all that. We need to be open and honest about what we see and what's there, and take good care of ourselves, okay? Do be sure to take care of that and make sure that you're in a good space, okay? So honor the doorway. It's a good doorway. And now let's talk about this card here is talking about your solution. And your solution is the Empress. You are absolutely manifesting whatever the heck you want right now. Tell the universe what you need, and it will come to you. I mean, you have pure joy right here. You have family finances. I love that. Whatever's coming your way is exactly what you need. Clearly, it's not this doorway. You don't need this doorway. You don't need this lady who's particular. But they will stand up and be in your way for a minute. You're like, interesting, interesting. Okay, well, not a doorway. Cool. Not for me. Boop. And all these things will be things that you're approaching and understanding from a place of an issue, but nothing I have to really apply myself to. Okay? Now then, what we have here is part of your solution, the Page of Wands. New information about something else you need to learn. So you might actually find out that, okay, this is interesting, but maybe I don't have the prerequisite to understand half of what they're suggesting that I have learned here. It's like, okay, you taught me a bunch of stuff, but I don't even know what some of that means because I don't have any pre-existing knowledge of how that helps me understand what you were talking about. So you might need to learn the language so you can go back and relearn. So yeah, it could be a thing, and it is your solution to get new information that will help you understand this, okay? So that's good news. There will also be new information about somebody that you care about coming down the pike. So if you've already learned that your friend is pregnant, cool, yay, awesome. You may also find out that they're thinking, oh, maybe it's twins, or maybe you'll find out that they're going to need more help with the pregnancy than they thought. Maybe they're having some other stuff going on, but it will be something, it'll be information that will be helpful to you, and you'll be able to make new decisions based on it, okay? So keep your ears open for the information coming your way. It's all part of your solution. You're manifesting this information that will help you be better prepared and handle your business, okay? Very nice. Now then, let's get you one of this Path of the Soul cards. What do we have here, Virgo? This particular week. Oh, there it is, right there. All right. Okay, we're going to set these off to one side. And what do we have here? Ooh, very nice. This card speaks of infinity and beyond, right? Whatever you're working on or working towards is taking you towards the greater goal further down the way. This is definitely all about abundance. This is you're creating something that will last far beyond yourself. Whatever you're creating is going to have a massive impact for forever, and it just like goes even beyond your own personal existence here. So you will be very much so a part of this situation and integrated into a possibility here. This is good stuff. I like this for you. I mean, whatever you're creating for yourself, if you create a small business for yourself that is going to have an impact, the impact will last forever, okay? This is great. This is definitely about generational experiences. You're making things that will last many, many generations, and that is a good thing, not a bad thing. So I'm excited for you. Very good. All right, I'm going to set this card down right here. Very cool. Cool. All right. Now then, what's your mystery card? Your mystery card here is going to be the Queen of Swords. Ha-ha, we have a double whammy on the Queen of Swords. She's blocking you, and now she's going to be a benefit. So maybe when you realize that you've been taught how to do something, but you don't have the prerequisite understanding of what the words are that are coming out of their mouths, you're being like, okay, wait a minute. I need to learn a new language first. And you'll explain it to this person, and she'll be like a little surprised, number one, that you've actually shared the information. And it may not be the same person as this one. So these could be two separate people. Like this is the person who's telling you what to do and how to do it, right? And this is you, or this is somebody else that you'll be able to say, look, I need more information. And you're like, okay, I need to be taught how to do da-da-da-da-da so that I can go ahead and apply it to whatever this is and actually understand the lingo that's coming out of her mouth. Because I don't speak a language yet, and I need you to give me that prerequisite information, and then we'll move forward. Some places are hiring people based on a whole bunch of other things than what they were taught before. So it's one of those things where I feel like some jobs you go to and they say, look, you need to know how to use Word, Excel, da-da-da-da-da-da, and all of these things. And if you don't know how to use them, we're just not going to hire you. But other companies are like, we care more about the people and your people skills. Now let's talk to you about your people and your people skills. Okay, cool, 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 cool. We can teach you anything else you need to know, okay? Because the people skills can't be taught as easily as all the mechanical stuff. So now when you're fessing up that I don't have the knowledge of the mechanical stuff that you need me to have to do that, I have all the people skills all day long. But now they'll be like, oh, okay, we'll send you to training, we'll get you the information you need, and then we'll put you back in the deal. But apparently you didn't know what you didn't know until you ended up in the mix. So that's kind of interesting how that worked out, all right? But this person here will be an assistant to you in the process. They will put you in the right position. You might even have to do stuff at home, like take home some or do some training tapes at home or something like that, and that will help you be better prepared for what's going on. Okay? Cool. Very nice. You need a pocket full of rocks, Virgo. Let's get those rocks. All right. So we have pyrite, we have emerald, and we have blue lace agate. Very nice. So emerald is about your heart is healing. You're feeling more healed up, even though you're dealing with very interesting people who are a little feisty and intense, and having kind of some bumpy road with some of them. The fact is, all of this good news is filling your heart up and healing you, and like, oh, good. We're building generations. More people are coming into the life, and we're having a good time, and everything is going to be great. So there's a lot of love happening in here, and you're feeling good vibes, big time. Then you're actually, the blue lace agate is helping you communicate clearly what your wants, needs, and desires are at this time, because ultimately it's a fifth chakra stone. Because yeah, things are happening here, but you need to communicate clearly. If you don't tell them what you want or need, they can't help you, okay? So once you communicate, they will be happy to help you. Pyrite is here saying, look, you're still within the first week of your job. Whatever's going on, they will be perfectly supportive of you once they know, and nothing bad can happen to you. This is an auric field of pyrite, which is protecting you. There's a shield of protection. If you had waited 3 months to tell them, I don't know what the damn language is, I don't know what you're talking about, they'd have been way more mad. But this is the first week. This is exactly when you're supposed to say, okay, I don't know what you're talking about. Because you were going to wing it. You're like, okay, let's just wing it. I'm sure I'll figure it out. Let's go. Go ahead and teach me what you got. And we'll go, oh, you're speaking another language. I need to know this language. Where's the dictionary? I know, you're like, let's get the information we need, but you need more information, okay? So just be ready and know that you're protected. Nothing bad will happen to you for saying, I need more information. They'll be like, okay, it's good. Now we know what you need to know, and now we'll take you back, boop, and get that information to you. Very nice. Well done, Virgo. I know it's been a little funny. You were like, hey, let me come on out and help and do what I got to do, la, la, la. I'm here for you in all ways, ta-da. And you tossed yourself in there, and then you discovered you didn't know anything about what they're talking about. So it's good. You're going to figure it out. It's going to be awesome. They're going to figure it out. Everybody's willing to teach you. You're going to get what you need out of the process. It's going to be perfect, okay? Take a little longer than you thought, but you'll be all right, okay? So, all right, Virgo, you know the drill. You don't have to carry those rocks if you don't want to. They're here for you if you need them. You can comment below. Let me know what you're carrying. If you want to carry something else or these rocks, how they're helping you or not helping you, let me know. I'm into it. We'll have that conversation. You can even comment on the reading if it's helping you out, all right? The other thing, of course, is that if you haven't checked the description box below, which is at that little more button down there in the label for the reading, you can find all kinds of cool information about what I'm talking about here. We'll have all the decks that I'm using, where you can go on Amazon or Etsy and buy them and have them in your hot little hands. If you want to come out to a Renaissance fair, you'll find my schedule down there where you can go ahead and come out and get an in-person reading, which is super fun for me and for you. I think we'll have a good time. The other thing, of course, is that if you can't come out to the fair, I totally understand. You can get a phone reading from me during the week. There's a link for that down there, and you can check it out and see how that works for you. I'm here for you in as many ways as I possibly can be. And I want to thank you again for all your likes, shares, and subscribes. You all matter so much to me. I appreciate the one and the all of you so much. Let's keep growing, right? If you're here for the free reading, I want you to know that the way to enter is simply to leave an emoji in the comments below. So if you put in 5 different comments, you'll have 5 entries. If you put in one comment with like 17 emojis, it's still 1 entry. So you want to comment individually, one at a time, and have individual entrants, and then you'll have lots of entries. Okay, I have no limit on entries. Please enter as often as you like, and I will put those all into a hat, and I will let you know privately if you won or not, and I will also publicly put a post up for you all to see who won the reading for the month of December, okay? But it'll all be in the first week of January, all right? So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate the one and the all of you. I am looking forward to seeing you next week when we talk about the 14th through the 20th, and I'll see you then. Thank you.